I get asked all the time on FIFA 22, why can I not get to the Elite Division early on in the season? What is it that's holding me back from getting into the Elite Division, getting the best rewards, and playing against some of the best FIFA players in the world? In today's video, I'm going to give you a bit of a roundup, a bit of a rundown, kind of talk about everything that can play an impact to help you guys improve and get to that top division on FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. A quick one. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. Come on over to the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst for daily live streams where you get all of your questions answered. You have a chat with me and the chat. It's a good time, so come over and say hello. So we're here on our Road to Glory account, which we started a few weeks ago now. Obviously got into the Elite Division this season. And first of all, I'm going to talk to you about something which you can take this how you want, but it's going to be straight up. I always obviously want you guys to improve. I want you to get better. I want you to focus on you and the game, you know, what you can control. How you want to have fun is completely up to you. Whether you want to like prioritize winning over fun and enjoyment of your team, or if you want to be about even, or the other way around. You have to have a meta squad to give you the best chance of winning, right? The way I would kind of put it, it's like going to a gunfight with a water pistol. If you are running Harry Kane and Haaland up front, for example, it's very difficult to really allow yourself to succeed and be good with those sort of players. Why is that, you may ask? Well, first of all, when you have players like Chiesa, even, you know, I don't know how to say his name, so I got it wrong, but hey, even players like Raspadori, 5'8", he's got good agility, good balance, he can turn. We've got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. We're ticking the right sort of boxes. When you have players like Haaland, Harry Kane, Lewandowski, players in the middle who are a little bit slow, maybe like, you know, I'm saying James Ward-Prowse because it's the first one that came to my head because of his team of the week this week. James Ward-Prowse in the middle, whoever, like these players that are a little bit slower, you aren't giving yourself the best possible chance to win that match. You're already going in at a disadvantage because chances are your opponent has a full-on meta team on FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. What does meta mean? Meta is the most effective tactics available, which in FIFA 22, it's small-ish, agile, quick, good skill moves, good weak foot, good pace, just overall a very well-rounded card in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. In defense, if you're running a defender that, you know, has now at this stage of the game 71 pace, that's a little bit low. We want to try and get into the 80s. We want them to have good defensive stats, good physicals, good agility, and good balance in the centre-backs department. Overall, all of that can help play a massive part into you getting the results. And you might sit there and go, whoa, Alex, chill. I want to use those cards because I want to have fun. Absolutely not a problem. Like, I'm fine with that. Use the cards that you want to enjoy. But obviously, if you're trying to improve and you're trying to get the best possible ranks, then I just need you to make a decision, right? It's very difficult to use a non-meta team and be the best possible player that you can be. So make a decision. Try and get a good balance of both. If you want to run a Harry Kane up front, that's fine. Just try and have someone next to him who's small and agile. So you're getting the best of both worlds if that's the type of player that you are going to be. So you've gone and got yourself a meta team. You've got yourself the best possible team that you can get, that you can afford with the coins that you have on Ultimate Team. Next up, you need to have full custom tactics and game plans. I released a video yesterday talking about all the tactics that I'm running at the minute and why I run them. Too many times I see players going in, I played a 4-3-2-1 and I'm going to play that till the end of the match, regardless of how the game is going. They don't make tactical changes. They don't make tweaks. If they're losing the game, they don't change to a more aggressive formation or a more aggressive lineup. They just stick with the same thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. If it's not working in that game because the opponent has just got you matched, he's got that upper hand on you, that's fine. Just change to something else. Try something else. Give yourself different avenues, different ways to score to help you be better in defense. If you can do all of this with your custom tactics and game plans, you automatically give yourself a good chance of winning that match because you've got all the answers. You know, if you match a 3-5-2, right, I'm going to use the 4-2-3-1. If you match a narrow, I've got width, I'm going to use my wide formation. Or I'm going to match them and play narrow as well. And you've got the ability to do that. Having custom tactics and game plans will really help you in all avenues of your game. Now, when it comes to the Elite Division, The beautiful thing that EA added in this year is something called checkpoints. So when you're on your way up, let's say you got into Division 1 and you reach these checkpoints, you cannot get relegated past that point. So you can see here, just next to me, where is it? Just here, a little bit further along, 3 along. You have got a checkpoint there. So if you're close onto the Elite Division and you just can't get it over, ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing wrong? Is it passing? Am I rushing passes? Is it composure in defence? Is it team shape? Is it I'm not hitting on the counter-attack quick enough? Could be skill moves. It could be not crossing. It could be diversity in attack. You know your game better than I do without watching. Ask yourself the questions, find out what the answers are, and take it away and work on it. And say to yourself, right, this is my weaknesses on FIFA. I'm going to spend the next week practicing them. And the beautiful thing is, if you're at a checkpoint, you can lose the next 20 games. It doesn't matter. Disregard the results. The focus is right stick switching, skill moves, finesse shots on the edge, corners, crosses, passes, defending, whatever it may be for you and your playstyle. If you focus on them and you practice on them and you lose your next 20 games, you do not move anywhere in Ultimate Team on Division Rivals because of that checkpoint, which is fantastic. Yes, it's not nice losing matches of FIFA, but at least you aren't getting relegated at the same time as doing it. So please use this to your advantage. Play games. Don't worry about the results. Focus on the main thing being that practice and improvement on whatever it is that you're struggling with. And then after those X amount of games that you've played and you feel better, you then go, right, now I'm just going to play and, really just play my best that I possibly can. And hopefully you've put the work in, you've put the practice in. You're going to then see yourselves winning more matches because your second man press is better or your finishing is better. You're composed inside the 18-yard box now. All of these things add up and help you become a better FIFA player and then in turn help you get into the Elite Division. So please, please, please use those things to your advantage when you are trying to climb into the Elite Division. Now, once you've got to the Elite Division and you are there, it's about maintaining it and keeping yourself at a high skill rating so you can keep practicing and keep playing against the best players. What we're going to go do now is go into a game of FIFA and we're going to walk you through a game in the Elite Division and what you can expect and how you can play and the thought process of some of the better players in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. So let's go ahead, let's see our opponent and let's go play. So, opponent's team, we're just taking a look when we load into the game, anything that we want to be careful of. I saw Pele and I saw Mbappe and a Neymar, I believe. 5-star skill moves on some of them, 4-star weak foot, 5-star weak foot. We need to be careful of those sort of things when we are defending. So I'm going to change into my 4-4-2, which is the formation which I've been using quite a lot with this team recently, along with a 4-3-2-1. I'm going 4-4-2 because I believe I can defend a little bit better with it, a little bit more composure, I'd say, easier defensive shape. So when you pick up the ball in the Elite Division, one of the things that you'll find is that most players, depends on how quick they are. I'm not really a counter-attacking player all the way. They will take the touch and they'll probably turn sideways or backwards and just pick out a nice simple pass to keep hold of that ball. Now I'm quite aggressive in my press, so you will see me use a lot of second man press here, trying to predict where the opponent's gone, like we did there. Just unfortunate not to come out with that. And I'm using the mini map here to change with my right stick onto the players that I want. So I'm going to go backwards here. I'm going to just pass that ball to Neymar. I might try and take this player on. We'll look for that ball there. Kessie, can I find Ben Yedder? Ben Yedder was just offside there, so I had to try and shimmy that. Watch that over the top through ball. So you can see how early I was on that. And it has auto-switched me. So we're going to move the goalkeeper as well. He's just labelled it off. I was thinking he's going to go for a little reverse elastico then. As you can see, so now we know. We make a mental note to ourselves. And go for that through ball, actually. We make a mental note to ourselves now that this opponent likes to skill booth. We can already see he wanted to take me on there. He was happy doing that. I'll go for a little double tap pass there. Unlucky. So now when he gets in the 18-yard box, you know what I said about defensive shape and composure in defense and just being as sound as you can at the back. When he beats my original press and gets into that 18-yard box, I have to be very calm. I'm not going to dive in. I'm not going to be aggressive. I will go for a little offside trap here just to keep that defensive line up. So we did go for a German then as well. We've spoke about the German with you guys recently in videos. So we need to be careful of that. Little reverse elastico. Need to switch to Kimpembe here. That's Fofana. I'm not bothered about the Fofana. Fofana's obviously not too aggressive. I will just ball roll away here and go back. We've got a big switch on. Don't be afraid to switch the ball in the Elite Division. At the end of the day, people are going to be very good at their press. You're going to need to keep hold of the ball and work your way up. If you don't like the look of the attack, that's fine. You can always recycle. Good feet there. I'm going to fake going back in. He did move the goalkeeper then, actually. So he's obviously a little bit cautious with a cross. Good little composure there to lay that off. So we just want to be mindful of that. I haven't really got the strikers to cross the ball anyway. I have got Giroud on the bench, so I will possibly look for a cross later on in the match, but not just yet. But again, just making mental notes of, what sort of play style this opponent is going to go for. He dove in, then down on the byline, quite aggressive. We managed to get the little double tap pass in, laid the ball off with a Ben Yedder for a simple tap in, composure inside the 18-yard box. That's something that you can work on. I've spoke to you before about how that extra pass is so crucial inside that 18-yard box. I probably could have shot with a Ben Yedder anyway, because I think the goalkeeper dropped down, but it's just natural habit for me to look for that extra pass as and when I can. So under a little bit of pressure then. So we're just going to find our way out here. Just lay that into Kimpembe. I can go here. I'll lay that into the middle. Got plenty of time. I'll lay it out to the right-hand side. He's just on an offside trap there. So I might just be able to charge forward here. See if he switches to the loading. He does. Can I put a press on? Okay, so my right back's out of position now. So Kessie is going to have to cover. Mbappe's there. We have got a man coming on the edge with a Pele. He crosses it. It's a brilliant cross. It's a good goal. It's a good break from the opponent. Obviously, crossing, as I said, is something very effective. It was poor for me to lose the ball at the bottom from that offside trap that he did. Just meant that he could obviously counter on my right back being out of position. I look for a little 1-2 here. See if I can find that run down the line. I can. Can I break away? I'm going to have to go for a little ball roll scoop turn. Take him on. Can I find that pass into the striker? He steps up with the Militao and does very well there. Big press with Elmas. Well done. Can we find that man? I'm just going to hit this across goal. He moved the goalkeeper. Okay, so we know we're playing against a player of high level here, just purely because of the skill moves, because of the goalkeeper movement, that goalkeeper movement on that cross as well. So I just need to be mindful of that when it comes to the next chance that we have. He may move the goalkeeper again, or he may not. He has green time, that finesse. That's going to go in. De Gea at 6'4". He is unfortunately not going to save that. I'm going to be honest. I was too predictable in the sense that I thought he was just going to pass it off, but obviously I have to be careful of Messi's left foot. That is obviously a very good area for him to get into. I wanted that pass into Kessie. We are caught here again. Is he going to take me on? He's just going to do a little reverse elastico. I can break now, though. Chiesa. I actually despise this Chiesa, however you say his name, his card. I've said it plenty of times. I really don't like him. Watch that ball out wide. Okay, so Kessie's out of position now, so I actually want to be very careful. He does go for a Lacoqueta pass. He's going to lay that off. It's a very good goal. Very composed from him there to lay that off. The Lacoqueta pass really caught me off, actually. And he went for that early cross as well. All right, let's go for a big switch. I need to find a way back into this game. His opponent's really cut me off here quite well, actually. We're going to Elmas. Going to find that little through ball. I can. He steps up aggressive with a defender then. Little double tap. I wanted to try and find that man again. So, the thing that I exploited then from him was that he went for the step up with a centre-back, which is why I went for the triangle ball in behind rather than anything else. Because if he steps up with the centre-backs, you can just go for these little through balls in behind rather than just playing that simple pass into feet. Have I got that? Okay, so just didn't want that ball, did he? A little bit frustrating. All right, Eric Bailey can have that. I want to get this out. I don't want to be on this right-hand side, if I'm honest with you. I just despise the case so much. I'd rather get on the left-hand side with Neymar. He's been aggressive with a fullback there. We'll lay that off. Tap that R1 to bring the Kessie short. I'll find that pass in. Need to take him on. Oh, the Tuchemacheni just came across and got there. Good press. Come on, man. Here we go. We've got the ball again. 42nd minute. So this is something that elite players will do. They'll wait for the last attack of the half. No point in losing the ball, getting caught on the counter again. So we're just gonna take our time here. I'll probably go for all the German cross here, to be honest, and try and see if I can find it. I will just go Kimpembe now. I've sent the Kimpembe, so I'm just gonna wait. He is tracking it, but I'm not gonna knock it down. Oh, nearly. So again, he tracked that really well. I've been aggressive there with the Elmas, and that's gonna be half time. So then, second half, we do just need to try and find our way back in and see what we can come up with then. So let's rock and roll anyway. That is a very poor pass. That was disgraceful for me. That was good enough pressure there though. I thought I'd win that actually. So he's going to go for the German. So I'm just covering that. You can see there with the defender. He's obviously going to find that in though because of the. He's absolutely sold me down with that shot cancel. Just going to try and remain calm there, using the second man press to our best of our advantage. I'm going to go for that over-the-top through ball to Ben Yedder. Hopefully he can get on the end of it. He can. Can we break away? I asked for a ball roll, but I just got nothing. That is very frustrating. That is very frustrating. I wanted the ball roll, but I think it was the Militao who was chasing me, or was it Fofana? Can't remember. And he just put that pressure on me and just told me that, yeah, no, Ben Yedder's not got the strength to do that. So a little bit frustrating. I'm not like switching on for these crosses that he's going for. Opponents catching me off with them. I got very lucky there with that pass. Pull pass again. All right, so be careful of the crosses. Be careful of the green time finesse. There's the cross again. And be careful of your shot cancels inside the box. It's obviously something this opponent's very good at. If I remember correctly, I think this is Bayer Leverkusen's pro player that we're playing against. Lucky. We've got a byline drive there. I like that ball into Kessie. We'll go for that pass into the feet. I'll play that over the top. Play that over the top there. No point playing on the ground. You'll get it intercepted. I can go for that cross back stick. Ben Yedder's movement there wasn't great. It wasn't a great ball either from the Neymar on the 4-star weak foot, but that is what it is. I've sent to Kessie here. Just going to drive the byline. Can I come back? Finish that first time. Really, really good goal there. Really, really good goal. Just trying to be a bit more unpredictable there. Trying to find our way in. And we managed to get into a really good position. Not messing around either with a Ben Yedder. Just pulling the trigger. Obviously, when it does open up and there's no opportunity for them to block it, we will go for it. So I'll right stick switch here to just change to the players that I want. We'll work that along. I'll lay that off there. I'm going to go for a big switch here. I didn't really like the way that opportunity was arising. Tap R1 to bring that Chiesa short. I then tried tapping L1 to see if I could find the long ball, actually. All right, I've sent Kimpembe, so I'm going to go for the cross again. He hasn't read it this time. Hakimi's there. Right, I need to be careful on the counter here. Bailey should get back. I need to stop that out at the source. I did enough. I just put enough pressure there on that Mbappe with Kessie, I think it was, to stop him going for that. A little ball roll there. We'll go for a little double over the top. Can I just take a touchdown? I can. I'll go byline. Oh, I tried to see if I could just squeeze my way through there. Can we go team press? We can. I win that, surely. No? I'm still on the team press, which could catch us out, but I'm going to try and see if I can risk it. He's done very smart there, actually, going over the top. We will win that. Can I find the Yedder? No, but I can find the Theo. I should have gone one more in behind, shouldn't I? I'm a bit worried about him going for the cross here, by the way. This opponent loves the German. The German cross. Can we relax? Just use a second man press there to defend that for me while I put the players in the position that I want them to be in. I just need to stay patient and disciplined here. He's obviously going to try and find his way through. He's going to be patient with it as well. So I just need to try and protect the middle as best as I can. Watch that German there. See what I hate about the German. It lines it up so well. Bailey, watch that shot cancel. That's a bit annoying, that is. I thought I had control of the ball then, actually. I thought Eric Bailey got it, but oh well. Here's what it is. A good shot cancel in the end. Mbappe finding it. Still finding De Gea to not be a very good goalkeeper, mind you. Good feet. Well done. Little ball well scoop. We'll lay that back. Elmas can have that. Can I find that pass in the middle? Marquinhos doing what Marquinhos does best. AI defending. He's crazy at that, Marquinhos is. A bit like Varane, Van Dijk from a few years back as well, actually. He was very good at it. Probably going to need to make a substitution in a minute. Try to see if I can bring on Giroud or something. Track that back. Good feet. I've read that one as well. Go on then. Can we break? We'll try and be quick on this counter. Play that through ball. It's Ben Yedder with his passing. It was the right idea to up the tempo there. You know, that's stuff that, like, you can really catch, like, your opponents out. I've been quite, like, flaccid in my attacks, you know. I've not really, like, been direct and quick. I've been a bit patient, a bit slow, because that's my play style. But I decided to up that tempo then, up the ante. But obviously Ben Yedder's passing, you know, it's not his strong point of his game, is it? Let's be realistic. So it wasn't a great ball, unfortunately. I've read that one really well. Go over the top again, because if I go along the ground, it could get intercepted. I'm not going to cross this. I'm just going to run byline. He's very good at, like, cutting out all angles, because the goalkeeper movement there stops me from going for the cross as it is anyway. Or at least makes it harder for me to go for it. And then he ran the byline. Smart move. Smart move. All right, I'm going to go for the German here. I'll send the Elmas. I've worked that really well, actually. He's done really well to bring the goalkeeper out as far as he has for that. That is a good goalkeeper movement. All right, it's offside trap. Keep that. Big winner. Well done. Good skill cancel. I've watched that through ball all the way to the Mbappe. Come on, we can get one more goal here. Work it over. Benyeda. Over the top again. He's really bad with his fullbacks for doing that. I need to dink this. I wanted him to cross it, obviously. The way the goalkeeper was coming out and the way the loadie was, I just thought if I take a touch down here, I'm going to get bodied. So I wanted him to just cross it over to the Ben Yedder, but he decided to head it. Yeah, it was a tight game. Yeah, it was against Bayer Leverkusen's pro player. But that's the thing that you got to look at when you get into these, when you get into the Elite Division, you get to high SR. These are the sort of games that you're going to be playing against. These sweaty games where mistakes can't be had. Something that you can do. Go back and look at what you did well, what you did wrong. Yeah, I could have just shot there with a Ben Yedder, but the extra pass just to be sure. He broke away here. He went for the cross. Not many people go for that, if I'm honest with you. Like a lot of top pros will, but like normal people in the Elite Division don't always go for that cross. So I was a bit unsure of it. But he did manage to find him and a good goal as well. This here, to be honest with you, if I knew I was playing against Paul, I wouldn't have given him the respect here. Like, I expected him to just come back. And again, you guys should be doing this. Look back at your mistakes. So I was controlling Kessie here and using the second man press. And I was expecting now him to go into Mbappe. If I was switched on and knew, I wouldn't have allowed this. I wouldn't have allowed that messy shot. He green timed it. It's a brilliant goal. It's a brilliant finish. And then this here, it just kept catching me off guard. He was really good at finding these. A brilliant pass off across and a good goal. We managed to get a goal back, obviously, to make it 3-2. A good drive with the Neymar. We find that off as well, looking for that driven. And then obviously the fourth goal to really put it to bed. That there from Bailey, yeah, I was a bit frustrated with that one. But did I intercept that with Kimpembe, or was that a pass? Can't remember. I mean, it's a really fancy pass, isn't it? Well, he's got a leg breaker from the Fofana. But then, yeah, here, like, Bailey just didn't take control of the ball, really. Like, I don't really know what's gone on there. Maybe my fault. I don't know. I'd have to look back on what I was controlling with. And then a really good shot cancel to lay that pass off across and a good finish. I do think Dyer should do a little bit better there, though, actually, if I'm honest with you. But, like, this is the difference. This is where, like, these top pros are at in comparison maybe to me and some others. Like here, to just bait the defender with that little shot cancel and then he just lays that back off across. I thought, oh, here, he might be trying to pull the trigger, but he's not. He just cancels that shot and then clicks the double tap pass button. And then bang, finds that. It's a really, really good goal from him. But GG, I imagine he's at about 2k SR. 1894. Wow, he's obviously not started his Elite Division rivals grind as of yet. But GG to him anyway. That was a good game. I hope that's given you a bit of an insight and the video has helped you. If you have any questions, pop them down below in the comment section. And I'm more than happy to help them out. And come over to the live stream. Come and say hello over on there. Ask your questions as well in there. And I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.